93, 93. Church on Sundays, 93. You and me, 93. Church on Sundays, 93. Church on Sundays, yeah, 93. For me, select on me, yeah, ik for me, select on me. You can find some other videos there too. Yeah, you will. Cause I've been working on some videos and sitting my butt down, talking about all this stuff and hoping it gets spread around. Yeah. We are all conduits of love. We are all conduits of love. We're all conduits of love. God, it's commonly referred to as God is love. And the power of love. And if God is love, then love is what created things. Now, I know there's some people out there that want to sit there and think that, like science, it's just like science, but boy, I tell you, one day, I want to put together like a video that shows all these creation. It shows creation. I just seen like a butterfly that looked like an owl. The back end of this butterfly looked like an owl, the eyes of an owl. And, and I've seen so many amazing things that are out there. I mean, just all the different species that are created that are in the ocean. The winged things, the winged things that are out there, and just all the vast varieties of differences and creations and wonderments and wow, and to think that somehow just all like evolved from a big, and then oh boy, it's hard not to say something there, but we can't do that because we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So we are all conduits of love, and I haven't always been perfect there myself either, so I'm willing to admit that. But the truth of the matter is that we're all conduits of love. Then if you're conduit of love, you're conduit, conduit, connecting thing. We're all like a, which really it's like it's conduit a transferring. You see, it's like from you to me or me to you. We are conduits. We transfer love. We transfer love and give it to others, and we're all the conduits of love. Well, now God's inside of you, right? And if God is love, well then, if we're all conduits of love, then you know that God's inside of you. The power of love, my friend, the power of love is inside of you, right? But there's know that there's a lot of complex things that are out there, but it's this journey that we're going on to bring yourself to a higher level of consciousness, understanding the power of God that is within you, and then you're like one of God's, like a little satellite location, like I say in one other videos, like a little satellite, satellite location. is commonly I said, like I said, I mean, it's just a couple videos, back, like God's the ocean, like we're the waves. God's the ocean, like we're the waves. Can it be said like that? So, and here's the thing: is that religion doesn't. You could sit there and say God is the ocean, we are the waves, and there are religions out there would be like, oh no, it's not like that. God wouldn't do that. It's not like that. God wouldn't do that. And that's what, to me, is what religion does. Puts God in a book. Puts God in a book. Puts God in a box. Puts God in a box. Religion wants to put God in a box and say that this is how it is. And you know what really just burns my patoot is that, oh gosh, I know I'm going to get in trouble some days saying this kind of stuff, but they put these religious leaders out there that represent the religion, and we know the ones that are out there, and the prominent one that's out there that goes on his little tour and drives around in his little car and waves at everybody and like, oh, if I could just touch his garment, and they put all of their all of their reverence towards a human being that was elected. Okay, so you understand where I'm going with that, right? But it's like, religion has got people worshiping religion. Religion has got people worshiping the religious sects and the religious this and the religious that and the religious this, the religious that. And it's draining people. One way or another, it's just draining people. It's not. I mean, here it is. Who am I to judge? Really, who am I to judge to say that it's that it's really draining people? I can't say is that. In my experiences, where I've seen people that they live these lives that's fully engulfed and it's inspired. It does with certain people. Now, I will say this. one time I was in Ukraine, and I went to this. I guess it was a monastery or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But there's this one guy dressed up in his little costume and his big hat and everything, kind of like mine. Well, yeah. He was dressed up in that, and it was like he was like walking by, and I wanted to take his, and I was like, I had my camera because I wanted to take his picture, He's like, oh no. And he just kept walking, and it was like, come on, dude, what is up? And then, what was ironic about the whole thing about this story is that then there was this other guy, and I was walking down, and he just happened to kind of turn around, and I was like, kind of raised my camera, and he's like, yes, and he had a really friendly way about him, and I went down to him and I said thank you very much, and he was just very sincere, and I know this dude had it, man. I've seen it in other areas too. When I went to this other kind of symposium or whatever it was, and there was this guy that was there that had that look on, that glow, that that just that it's like he radiated, he was like being that conduit. He was that conduit of love that was in him. God was really in him. God wasn't in that guy that was going, no, you're not taking my picture. No. Oh, yeah, dude, whatever, man. What would have been fun is go knock his hat off. I'm a bad boy. Knock his hat off his head. But I went down there was a guy, and then, he was just, he radiated that love of God that was in him. You'll know that, and you see that in people, You do. And then I'm sure he's saying, God bless you or something like that. And I was like, thank you. And I wanted to have a conversation with that guy. But anyway, we are all conduits of love. We are all conduits of God. And if God is love, we are all conduits for that. And so if there's one thing that you can do is spread God, spread love. And you can do that by sharing these videos too, because this is going to bring in a little awareness,